Am I the meanest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Pawn's drunk.
Well, who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
Who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
I can't hear you.
Pawn's drunk. AKA Mr. Moo Woo Shot himself.
Of Harlem.
What up, what up, what up? Y'all already know this is Punch Drunk Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moo Shot himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, el sazón, el borracho, el pastor de boxeo. Is the roll call, is the roll call, is what's up, y'all? What you gotta say? Who's on the phone with Punch and Drink? Hey, y'all know nothing about that. Y'all know nothing about that. What's good, what's good, what's good? This is Boxing in the building. What's good? Marco Antonio Luna in the building. What's good, baby? What's good? What's good? Boxing is good. Boxing is great. 2023, you already know. You see the thumbnail. You see the title. You heard Bob Arum. You heard Punch Run. Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, they said that Teofimo Lopez is going to be having a big fight. Oscar de la Hoya, Bob Arum in talks to get a big fight for Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez. Oh, yeah. Ryan and Teo, Garcia and Lopez. Two young, hungry lions in the ring, getting their moolah, getting their money, 140 pound, division. What's good, what's good, what's good, what's good? Shout out to all the modern day awards, modern day gladiators, the one they put their life on the line for pure entertainment. And shout out to all the boxing content creators that's out there bringing it unbiasedly, logically, and objectively. If you spin a narrative, you do what you got to do. If you're trying to hustle the people, you got to do what you got to do. Okay, Lenny in the building. What's good? Jay in the building. T-Bone in the building. What's good, man? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Shout out to Tyson Fury. I just saw Tyson Fury. Since he ain't gonna be fighting Alexander Usyk, I saw him in the ballerina class. Seems like Tyson Fury is out there searching for a new career.
Mira esta ballena. Hey, Free Willy. Hey, Tyson Fury. Coño, mira, Tyson Fury. Mira, Free Willy. Mira, check it out. Mira. Wow, baby. Wow, baby. Wow, baby. Mira. Free Willy. Ballena. Tyson Fury. Coño.
Tyson Fury showing some new moves, trying to compete with Deontay Wilder and in the little twerky twerk. You got Tyson Fury out there looking like a ballerina. You got Tyson Fury looking out like a ballerina. Shout out to Terrence Book Crawford out there having a parade at Omaha, Nebraska. You feel me? He said, nah, his legs are too thick to be Tyson. Nah, that's Tyson Fury right there, man. Stop playing around. That's Tyson Fury trying to do a little dance off with Deontay Wilder. You know Deontay Wilder was the twerkinator, and you got Tyson Fury trying to be the ballerina, the 7 feet to the ballerina. But ladies and gentlemen, you know, good weekend. Y'all already know Demetrius Andrade, David Benavidez in talks, almost finalizing the deal to end the year off good. Y'all already know 2023 was started off with David Benavidez and Caden playing. It's going to end with David Benavidez too. It started with David Benavidez, it's going to end with David Benavidez. But we don't know if he's going to be Demetrius Andrade. We don't know that. We don't know that.
It will be an honor to fight Boo Boo. You know, nobody wanted to fight him. Everybody was running away from him. Even Canelo was running from him. You know, we don't have a problem facing Boo Boo. He's a great fighter, very slick fighter, very intelligent fighter. I think he has a kind of a style of Caleb Plant a little bit. So, you know, we already passed the test. So I think now for us, I feel more confident fighting Boo Boo Andrade.
So think about this. If David Benavidez would have never fought Caleb Plant, would David Benavidez' team be comfortable fighting Demetrius Andrade? Would they? You heard what his daddy said. You heard what the trainer said. If they didn't face Caleb Plant, see, that's why, you know, we got to let these fighters go through their little journey. You feel me? Maybe they beat Caleb Plant. They feel like Caleb Plant has a little bit of the intangibles of Demetrius Andrade. But let me tell you like this. To David Benavidez, Jose Benavidez Sr., Demetrius Andrade ain't no Caleb Plant. First of all, Demetrius Andrade is 6'1", southpaw. Demetrius Andrade is an Olympian. Demetrius Andrade throw a different type of jab that he's always stayed out of line. He barely gets hit. Demetrius Andrade is a whole different type of animal, whole different type of skill set, whole different type of bag than a Caleb Plant. You feel me? Boo, who the F is that guy? You know who it is, Joe. Stop playing around. You know who Boo Boo is. You know very well who Boo Boo is. Why y'all trying to play? See, I don't understand, man. Y'all want to be boxing fans. Y'all want to be trolls, high class trolls. Come on, man. Come on, man. This is Punch Drunk Boxing, man. There's a lot of channels I could go out there and be trolled to. Who is Boo Boo? You know who the hell is Boo Boo? The one that Canelo Alvarez told, get that fuck out of here, man. That guy. Y'all know who Boo Boo is. And a lot of people saying who Boo Boo is. A lot of people want to claim who Boo Boo is. Y'all know exactly who Boo Boo is. The monster versus the boogeyman. Later this year, 2024. I'm sorry, 2023. Maybe Canelo Alvarez get the winner. But we don't know if Canelo Alvarez is going to be the winner in September 30th versus Jermall Charlo. I'm saying he's the favorite to win. He is the favorite to win. But we don't know in the sport of boxing. We don't know what can happen. We know who Boo Boo is. He's never fought a world champion in his career. I know. But you know why? Because them world champions ain't want to fight him. Why you ain't? Put it this way. He ain't never fought a world champion. But the question should be why those world champions never fought him. How about that? Charles Edel Cheese in the building, a.k.a. Gasso in the building. That's what. We heard the same narrative time and time again. Why didn't the champions, Charlo? Why didn't the champions fight Demetrius Andrade? How about that? Can you answer that question for your boy, Mr. Moonshine? El adobo, el sazón, el borracho, el pastor de boxeo. Can you answer that question? No trolling. Just a serious question. I want a serious answer. Why didn't the champions? Why didn't Charlo unify the titles with Demetrius Andrade? Why didn't the Canelo Alvarez unify the titles in 160 pound with Demetrius Andrade? Why did the Triple G want to unify the titles with Demetrius Andrade? Can you answer me that? My brother. Boxing is good. Boxing is great. We're in the year 2023, the best year in the sport of boxing. Teofimo Lopez, the 2-division world champion, morally 2-division undisputed. Yes. If it wasn't for the politics of the sport of boxing, well, we wouldn't be crowning Bud Crawford as the first 2-division 4-belt undisputed champion. Everybody would be singing the same tune and saying Teofimo Lopez. You already know the boxing politics robbed him from that type of glory. Nah, Punch. You just saying that because that's your boy. No. You know the truth. The boxing politics robbed Teofimo Lopez from that moment at the age of 25 to become the first 2-division undisputed world champion in the 4-belt era. Am I lying? Nobody knows. That is the great question, Punch. Charlo. See, that's what it is. They don't want to answer that question because I'm the only one that asked the question. Why didn't the champions ever fought Demetrius Andrade? Why you think this is the monster versus the boogeyman? I get it. Canelo Alvarez, the 4th-division world champion, super middleweight, undisputed, King Nelo, a.k.a. Cartelo, a.k.a. Cash Nelo, a.k.a. Payday, a.k.a. get the fuck out of here, man. Got a large fan base that's going to debunk any type of narrative, that's going to devalue and going to discredit any fighter that's gonna be attached to his name. I know this community. I know. CWL say you're lying. I don't know who he's talking about. Tech Music says same reason Triple G didn't want to fight War. He was scared. Oh, whoa. Was good. Cash show in the building was good. All these years and you still never fought a champ. I know. All these years and the champions never want to fight him. Right, Coda? All these years and these champions never want to fight him. But we want to hold Demetrius Andrade accountable. That's what it is. I get it. It's Demetrius Andrade. Maybe if he had a little Latino last name, tú sabes, si era mexicano, si Demetrius Andrade era mexicano, maybe somebody would like him or somebody would give him the benefit of the doubt, pero tú sabes. Maybe that's what I never wanted to bring the race card, but I think maybe it's that. Maybe Demetrius Andrade would have been undefeated. Think about it. If Demetrius Andrade era Demetrius Andrade from Mexico, how much you want? I feel like the Mexican people would be like, y'all ducking Demetrius Andrade. But since he's from Providence, Rhode Island, you know what I'm saying? Providence, Rhode Island, he don't get the benefit of the doubt. If that's what it is, that's what it is. He said about the TO thing. What you talking about the T? What you think? What you talking about that I'm lying? What I'm lying about? CWL23. What I'm lying about? We break it down on bossy logically and objectively over here. What am I lying about? When somebody call me a liar, I'm like, what? Me? Liar? I got nothing to lie to you about. What are you talking about? CWL23. Talk to me. What am I lying about? He said, how come Demetrius didn't fight Jenna Baker or Zach Parker? Look at the questions. King asks, why didn't Demetrius Andrade didn't fight Jenna Baker, Zach Parker? Why didn't Triple G, Canelo versus Jermall Charlo didn't fight Demetrius Andrade? Y'all want to talk about Jenna Baker and Zach Parker? Two motherfuckers y'all never gave a fuck about in the sport of boxing. Y'all gotta be, y'all really asking that question, King. King, you really asking that question. I'm talking about Triple G, a future Hall of Famer. I'm talking about Canelo Alvarez, a future Hall of Famer and a champion. I'm talking about Jermall Charlo that been holding the belt for a while. And you're going to bring Jenna Baker and Zach Parker, two motherfuckers that in this community nobody never gave a fuck about. Nobody did a video about them before. Nobody gave a damn about them before. You ain't never seen Zach Parker before the right. As a matter of fact, you knew Zach Parker, who Zach Parker was because it was linked to a Demetrius Andrade. You know who Ryder was because it was linked to Canelo to Demetrius Andrade. And you really in this community in the YTBC, you're really gonna tell me, you're really gonna ask me why he didn't fight Jenna Baker and Zach Parker? Y'all gotta be y'all in the wrong channel. Y'all gotta be kidding me. Y'all gotta be kidding me. Are you serious, King? I am talking about a unification bout in 160-pound division, and you're going to push a Jenna Baker and a Zach Parker to my face. That's how much it is. That's how much I would really wanna really dismiss the real issue. Zach Parker and Jenna Baker. Wow. My goodness. Jenna Baker and Zach Parker didn't earn an Andrade fight. Thank you, 50,000. I can't believe. You know what it is? I think this is the problem. This is the problem right here. People are so focused. Like, good. You don't got to be a fan of Demetrius Andrade. You can hate Demetrius Andrade all you want. But not fighting Demetrius Andrade didn't give the opportunity for Canelo Alvarez to become an undisputed champion in the 160-pound division. Not fighting Demetrius Andrade, Jermall Charlo could have never unified. Not fighting Demetrius Andrade, y'all rather enable Triple G to fight Murata. Murata is an email champion that when Canelo Alvarez dropped his Super WBA belt, they elevated Murata. But see, nobody want to talk about that because in this community, see, I know this community. I live in this community. I got a channel in this community. I provide content for this community. So I understand that we could call Devin Haney an email champion. People could call a Jermall Charlo maybe an email champion. But y'all ain't want to call Murata because it's linked to Triple G. And maybe Triple G just have way more fans than people that just hate Triple G. So Murata and Triple G, you give Triple G a pass to fight Murata, but then shit on Demetrius Andrade for not getting the opportunities to step in the face of Triple G after the Steve Rose fight. Triple G said that he was going to give a unification bout to Demetrius Andrade, and y'all never held Triple G accountable for that. Because y'all hate Demetrius Andrade so much, you didn't want to hold Triple G accountable. Matter of fact, Triple G, in my opinion, has gotten a pass like no other champion. I've been saying this for years. Triple G has gotten a pass where everybody was saying, oh, everybody just want the Willy Wonka ticket and Jermall Charlo and David Benavidez and Demetrius Andrade. What the hell did Triple G did after Canelo Alvarez? What? Who the hell did Triple G fight after the Canelo Alvarez before the trilogy? Triple G is the most overrated fighter of this era. But the thing is, the only one in this community, the only one that held Triple G accountable was Punch Drunk Boxing. See, y'all hated Demetrius Andrade and these other guys so much because y'all let Triple G fly under the radar. The boxing prophet. As soon as you become pro, you earned a shot against Boo Boo. One dude at 168 after Canelo, I think. I don't hate him. I hope he beats Benavidez, but I'm very doubtful he will, says King. But I want to I just answer me these questions. I want to ask 2 questions. Why didn't Canelo Alvarez fight Demetrius Andrade at 160, and why didn't Triple G try to have a unification bout with Triple G at 160 with Demetrius Andrade? Why? They was all in the zone. Why did not happen? Was it Demetrius Andrade fault? Coda said Nello duck. You have to be specific style to get the Canelo fight. I think you got the most consistent trolls, my brother. I think you got the most consistent trolls. Triple G lost to Derrick James. Derrick James has done nothing in the professional level. He's the guy that always loses the big guys. The big ones, I'm sorry. Pause. Politics. So if it's politics, then we understand that the politics, that's why I call Demetrius Andrade the boogeyman. See, but the fans enable the politics. See, this what gets me. That the fans like to pick and choose when to be mad with the politics. They like to pick and choose. I'd rather Cambosos or Jose Ramirez next for Tio. Ryan is coming off a KO loss. You rather Camboso, Jose Ramirez than Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez? I'd rather Teofimo Lopez get the bag versus Ryan Garcia. He just beat Josh Taylor. Fighting George Camboso will be moving backwards. At least with Ryan Garcia, he gets the platform and the marketing and the machine will get behind this fight like no other. And I think that Teofimo Lopez deserves that. I think Teofimo Lopez deserves that. Looking at the performance with Camboso, I think Camboso should give this guy a rematch. Maxie Hugh. Shout out to Low Nose Boxing. Joe Flores in the building. What's good, Joe Flores? What's good? Smash the like button. Shout out to the members of Punch Drunk Boxing. Shout out to the members of Joe Flores, the boxing prophet in the building. Shout out to the members of Punch Drunk Boxing. Let's go. Marco Antonio Luna in the building. Demon, I'm in mine. All the members of Punch Drunk Boxing. If you want to become a member, you already know where to go. Going from Tank to Tio is amazing if Ryan does it. I like that, right? Ayo, Charles Edo Cheese, I like that. Ladies and gentlemen, Bob Arum and Oscar De La Hoya. And I apologize. I was supposed to have the interview with Oscar De La Hoya this Friday, but me and my son went to the Hip Hop 50th concert in Yankee Stadium. I got the message late, but Oscar De La Hoya is supposed to come through Punch Drunk Boxing very, very soon. Very, very soon, y'all. And my praise go out. My praise go out to Oscar De La Hoya. I know he's in Hawaii right now. So, and I know there's been I think it was a fire or something like that, or something going on out there in Hawaii. Hopefully everything is well over there. I hope Tio versus Ryan happens, or Tio versus Barbosa. I don't think Barbosa is going to happen because you got to remember that Barbosa is not with Top Rank anymore. 96 dead. Damn. My condolences go out to the people out there in Hawaii. My condolences go out to the families, brothers, fathers, sisters, nieces, uncles, cousins, friends. Our condolences go out there to the people in Hawaii. I haven't really dived in. I know that it was something very horrible. I think it was the weather. What was it? The weather or what was it? Stuck in your car trying to flee. Damn, man. Prayers are for man. Prayers for Hawaii, man. Que el Dios lo proteja a todito. Y en nombre del Padre, el Hijo y Espíritu Santo. Cuida a esa gente, Dios. Heavy heart. There's a fire, wildfires. Damn, man. Wildfires, man. It's been like one of the biggest stories when it comes to like weather and you know, like back in the days I used to hear like earthquake out there in the West Coast or you know what I'm saying, hurricanes, but wildfires has been like the story for like for the last several years, right? You see the wildfire in Canada. We smothered the whole thing in New York and stuff like that. What was it, last month? Damn. Not even a volcano. Sheesh. But man, man, that's why, man, we gotta be grateful. Grateful. We all blessed with another day of life. See our children, see our significant others, see our friends and family and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, man, is you get stuck thinking that it feels like sometimes you're gonna live forever, but the inevitable that we all gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Like that's some shit. Like I'm looking at it like, damn, I probably got like what, 40 more years to live, 50 more years to live, if I'm lucky. Then where we gonna go? Where we gonna go, y'all? Where our spirit's gonna go? Where our body's gonna go? You know? Gotta live our life to the fullest and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Gotta live our life to the fullest. Don't hold no grudges. Don't hold no grudges, man. Don't fight. Don't have no drama. Be happy. Be happy. You know what? Sometimes I think the stress of people sometimes is that they rather they trying to appease other people's feelings and forget about themselves, and that's why I think people are stressed. You know what I'm saying? Good looking out with a $5 super chat. Party K said, what's good? The boxing prophet. Good looking out with the $5 super chat. I appreciate you, my brother. What I don't understand is why was Usyk so high up on everybody's pound for pound list? He's beating old British fighters and they overhype aging. Well, you got to give credit in the cruiserweight division. Look, you got to give credit when somebody's undisputed. That means you are the king of that respective division, whether people know the name or not. And then you got to give credit for a cruiserweight to jump up to the heavyweight division, because the heavyweight division is like a whole different island. You know what I'm saying? You could fight a guy that is 230 pounds, and the next fight you fighting a guy that's 270 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a whole different type of island. So you got to give credit for Alexander Usyk for putting on 20 pounds of muscle. You got to remember, Alexander Usyk in the amateurs was 168 pounds. A matter of fact, 165 pounds. Alexander Usyk in the amateurs was 165 pounds. He even lost to Sean Porter in the amateurs. So you got to give credit that going to the heavyweight division, putting 20 pounds of muscle, you know what I'm saying, to fight Anthony Joshua, you got to give credit because Anthony Joshua was like 250, 255 and stuff like that, pure muscle. You got to give credit to Alexander Usyk, you know. Good looking out, man. I appreciate that, brother. But yeah, man, we really got to... That's why I always say, man, on my channel, man, God first, everything second. Fight plus survive equals true champions. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always say, man, the best investment you can make in your life is have God in your heart. Have God in your heart. If you don't believe in God, man, believe in something, man. Be fearful of something. Believe in something. Stand on something. You know what I'm saying? But hold on, give me 1 second. Yeah. The best heavyweight. I think Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua should be an incredible fight, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I think it's time. Is the heavyweight division of this era. Even though they're not going to be fighting for no belts. I think it does a disservice if Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder don't fight. I still want to see Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury fight. Just like in the welterweight division, I still want to see Earl the True Spin. Now, Earl's going to 154, but I want to see Bud Crawford versus Keith and Tom Thurman. You know what I'm saying? I want to see all these fights. There's a lot of fights to be made. Boxing is in a very, very good place. I like the momentum of the sport of boxing right now. Martín Méndez dijo el nombre del Padre, el Hijo y Espíritu Santo. Así mismito, mi hermano. Regis got kind of fat for punch. He might struggle to make 140 in 2 months' time, depending what's his nutrition. Charles Cheese, depending on the nutritionist. You know what I'm saying? He feels like got a whole new nutritionist that he don't even struggle to make 140 pounds if he's young. He said that he's willing to, so he's going to retire at 140. So he's not even complaining about that weight class. But I believe a fight with Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia is a good fight. I feel like the confidence of Top Rank, they got confidence in Teofimo Lopez once again. You got to remember, your boy, Mr. Moonshine. They really didn't want me. They didn't want me around that fight. They didn't want the Lopez team to talk to me anymore. You know, I'm just blackballed by Top Rank. I don't know. I thought I was doing a good job. I thought I did a good job with interviews and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But I guess that if you have a controversial interview, it seems like you get booted out. You know what I'm saying? Mark Kragel could have all the interviews that he wants. They could say that they could say that the craziest ish in his interview, but you know he's still hired by ESPN. But because I did an interview with Teofimo Lopez and it was controversial in the eyes of Top Rank, they want to blame me for it, so I get ousted. It is what it is, y'all. Though, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. This is the sport of boxing. You know, it's becoming a PG industry. It's becoming a PG. You can't have your opinion. They just want to use a bunch of media folk. I mean, they want to use media folk as their independent promoter. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't even apply for media credentials anymore. You know what I'm saying? If I'm in the building, you know, the fighters want to respect me and they want to put me on a list and they want to be like, hey, yo, let this guy punch on boxing in. But I'm not filing for media credential anymore. There's a lot of people in the industry that just a bunch of beta males, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I really wanted to bring, and that was like my goal. I wanted to bring, especially this year, a lot of exclusive, you know what I'm saying? But it seems like, man, they just don't like the rawness, they don't like the unbiasedness, they don't like punch drum boxing. So, you know, it is what it is, man. Big Needy said Ryan is cycle for wanting to get knocked out twice. Hey, man, we got to give credit where credit is due, man. At least he's getting back in the fire. At least he wants to be back in the fire. But let's see if he takes the fight. Of course, Teofimo Lopez is reserved, Madison Square Garden, Heisman night, or he could get the February 10th date for the Super Bowl, and I think that's a hell of a date in my opinion. I feel like Teofimo Lopez should fight Ryan Garcia in Las Vegas, February 10th. In my opinion, I think that would be an incredible weekend for both. I think they'll get a lot of sponsor because, of course, it'll be in cahoots with the buildup of the Super Bowl. I just think is a perfect business decision to fight in that day. But yeah, man. We'll see. Let's say they do fight. There won't be no stipulations. Ryan Garcia will be in a weight that he feels he's comfortable in 140. Teofimo Lopez is highly comfortable in 140 as well. Coming out of a great win versus Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor is moving up to the 147. As a matter of fact, Josh Taylor is actually ranked number 8 in the WBC. in the welterweight division. So he's ranked high. Got to give credit to Josh Taylor. Maybe he'll get what he wants. Maybe an opportunity. Maybe Josh Taylor get an opportunity to fight Bud Crawford. We don't know. Reynoso disappointed me on how he trained Valdez. Well, I've been saying it for a while, and I said this a long time ago. I'm really echoing what Luis Neri said about Eddie Reynoso. And it seems like there's other fighters that have echoed the same thing, that Eddie Reynoso trains everybody else. It don't matter your weight class, he trains everybody else the way that he trains Canelo Alvarez. And Canelo Alvarez's style is not good for the lower division, because in the lower division you got to be a high volume puncher. And that was Oscar Valdez. If you look at the fight, to be honest, Emmanuel Navarrete did good, but Emmanuel Navarrete, there's a lot of openings to capitalize off him too. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he's awkward. It's hard to predict what type of approach he's going to do, where the angles of the punches is coming. You know what I'm saying? He's from sore southpaw, orthodox, uppercuts come from the opposite hands, and all that stuff. I know it's very, very hard to get a sparring partner to mimic Navarrete, but there's a lot of openings to Navarrete. I think that Shakur Stevenson will tee off on Navarrete, to be honest. And I think that Oscar Valdez just didn't throw no punches. Not throw no punches. He didn't throw enough punches. And then when he started throwing, and once Oscar Valdez find out that he needed to up his volume, guess what Navarrete did? He upped his volume too. So if you see in the championship rounds, Oscar Valdez tried to throw more, but Navarrete just threw way more. Like I remember that, I think the 10th round, he threw like 30-something punches. You know what I'm saying? He just sustained. He just Navarrete looked like he could fight he could go to another 20 rounds. Enrique said Ryan will get turned up by Tio. Yeah, man, a lot of people lost. A lot of people I know in this channel, a lot of people lost confidence in Tio before the Josh Taylor fight, and now he's back on top. But he never left. Little hiccups along the way, just like every other fighter in the sport of boxing, in the history of the sport of boxing. You're due for a little bit of hiccup here and there. Lisa Snow in the building. What's good? What's good, Queen? What's good? What's good, Lisa Snow? She said Ron should have fought Rolly. That's a good fight, but to be honest, I would like to see Rolly versus Gary Antoine Russell. Remember, Gary Antoine Russell was supposed to be fighting Puello for the vacant title, and then I feel he had an injury, and that's how Rolly and Rolly stepped in. And then Puello got he tested positive for PED, the same shit like Dillian White. And you saw with Rolly, you know what I'm saying? What a crazy fight with Viejo, the senior citizen. Derrick James whole stable going into the toilet. Nah, I don't think so. I just think that, you know what I'm saying? Look, not everybody going to be there's wins and losses in boxing, man. Not everybody going to be undefeated like Floyd Mayweather, Andre Ward. And I'm going to tell you like this. If Andre Ward would have kept on fighting, he probably would have lost too. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people do feel that he lost to Kovalev in the first fight. You know what I'm saying? So Derrick James is doing a good job. He's doing a good job, man. It's up to the fighters to go out there and execute the game plan. AJ, he just looked like a different type of fighter. Some say that he's more patient, maybe a little bit smarter. Well, maybe see it like he don't want to take no risk. And yeah, he got a good knockout versus Robert Elenius, but everybody knew that's highly possible of happening. But even Bob Arum, in reference to Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia, in his recent interview with Fire Hub TV, said that they went into joint do co-promotion, that they already done it. So I think that ESPN and the Zone will really work things out for Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez. I think that's a hell of a fight to be made. I think it'll be great for Tio and for Ryan. Ryan could, you know what I'm saying, he get a championship bout. You know what I'm saying? He get an opportunity to fight for the chip. And then Teofimo Lopez get an opportunity to really fight for that bag. And I think that he really deserves it, especially after the win with Josh Taylor, who was the top dog in the 140-pound division. He's the lineal champion. So I think that is a good matchup for both because I think they both, each of them got something they want, right? I think Teofimo Lopez, as we all know, he wants to get paid. Ryan Garcia could deliver the type of purse that he needs and have earned. And Ryan Garcia, he got the bag. He needs legacy. So I think this is a great opportunity for Ryan to achieve something that he should get and haven't gotten, and Teofimo Lopez to achieve that type of bag that he rightfully deserves. And you still got the dilemma with father and trainer. Shout out to Henry Garcia, done a wonderful job with Ryan Garcia and Sean Garcia. Shout out to Teofimo Lopez Sr., done a wonderful job with his son, former trainer of the year. Ryan Garcia working with Derrick James. You know, so I think it's a great fight. Regis been ducking Matias since I can't remember. I think it'll be a hell of a fight. I see Gary Antoine Russell versus Rolly Romero. That's PBC. I think that's highly easy to make. And I think it's time for Gary Antoine Russell to really cement something because he started his career alongside with the likes of Boots Ennis and the likes of Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, and Shakur Stevenson. I think that Gary Antoine Russell and Boots Ennis, I think their career is kind of slow. They should be. Remember, Boots Ennis started his career first than Teofimo Lopez, and look what Teofimo Lopez have accomplished. So, y'all know that Boots Ennis is one of my favorite fighters. I did say in one of my videos, I said that Gary Antoine Russell was probably the kryptonite to Boots Ennis. I think that Gary Antoine Russell is not going to stay in 140 for that long. Great outing last night with a first round KO. Just because the media portrayed that he was the one ducking doesn't mean that he actually is. You don't know what's happening behind closed doors. Boots is the boogeyman. Nobody want to fight him. Nah. He's not the boogeyman yet. Boots Ennis haven't even fought a gatekeeper. You know what I'm saying? Around this time, Boots Ennis is 26 years old, going to be 27. Around this time, even a Keith Thurman fought a Carlos Quintana, a Julio Diaz. Carlos Quintana who beat Paul Williams. Soto Carras that beat Andre Berto. I just don't know that at Boots' resume. Yeah, he's 30-0, but I think his career is very, very slow in my opinion. But he does pass the eye test. He's one of my favorite fighters. I've been pumping Boots Ennis, but when it's time to compare, when people want to compare him, you can't compare him with anybody else. Not even with the young guys. You can't compare him with Shakur Stevenson has done. You can't compare what Devin Haney has done. You can't compare what Teofimo Lopez has done. You know what I'm saying? He's got a lot of work to do. I don't think there's a lot of I say Ugas is a gatekeeper. But also with Boots Ennis is that he's a big 147 pound. He just don't need to be he don't need to stay in 147. I think he could campaign in two weight classes. If he can't get a fight in 147, try 140, try 154 because PBC still got fighters at 154. He don't gotta stay stuck in 147. You know what I'm saying? In 154, PBC got that shit on lock. Tim Zhu works with PBC. Daniel Garcia, Jose Benavidez Jr. We seen him today, right? Yesterday. He's there. Brian Castaño worked with PBC. Erickson Lubin worked with PBC. Fundura worked with PBC. There is a lot of fights for Boots Ennis. He's not PBC. He is with Cameron Duncan. He works for Showtime. But they affiliate themselves with PBC Cars and Tom Brown.
So I don't think that Boots Ennis should just stay at 147 and wait for a Bud or a Spence. You got to work. You know what I'm saying? If you could get a fight at 154, think about this: Boots Ennis versus Erickson Lubin. Wouldn't that be a good fight? Boots Ennis versus Erickson Lubin. Boots Ennis versus Brian Castagno. Boots Ennis versus Fundora. These are good fights, man. He should move it to 154 if he can't get a fight. Just don't stay in 147 just to stay in 147. Has the TO fight been confirmed? No, not yet. They just in talks. Shout out to Kings of the Commonwealth in the building. What's good, Kings of the Commonwealth? What's good, brother? We can't bet to that if it happens. Let's talk about the Dominican Monster, David Benavidez, Enrique, the Dominican Monster, the Ecuadorian Monster, the Mexican Monster versus the Boogeyman from Providence, Rhode Island. Hey, yo, you saw, if y'all follow Jose Benavidez Sr., he posted my interview with Demetrius Andrade. He posted on his IG Live when Demetrius Andrade basically saying that how he's going to neutralize David Benavidez. So we heard David Benavidez in an interview yesterday. His brother fought out there, and he said that they look for Demetrius Andrade is official on the works. It's almost finalized. They looking for a venue, and then fight will be announced. Alexa Rocha versus Boots Ennis will be a good fight. That'll be a good fight. I got Boots Ennis all the way for that one. Big Needy said, if anyone haven't fought anyone that could have, it's David Benavidez as well. You know what I'm saying? He's fought Caden Plant, ex-world champion. He fought Anthony Durrell in 168. That's a good fight. Got to give credit. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody gonna be Canelo Alvarez. Not everybody gonna be. You got to give them time. Got to give these guys time. Once they get the opportunity, let these guys get the opportunity, and then win or lose, then we can really rate them. You know. But he's ready to go. He's ready for any opportunity. You know what I'm saying? He's in line for the Canelo Alvarez fight. You know, Canelo Alvarez just doesn't want to fight him, and his team just doesn't want to put Canelo Alvarez in front of David Benavidez. We heard Eddie Reynoso stated, paraphrasing, that they going after Jermall Charlo, and then they going after the brother Germall Charlo. So, to be honest, I think that the Canelo Alvarez team may be doing the same mistake they did with Demetrius Bivol. You know what I'm saying? Canelo Alvarez usually doesn't look past his opponent. Really don't mention looking past his opponent. Think about this. When he fought Callum Smith, you know what I'm saying? We knew that probably he's going to be fighting Billy Joe Saunders next, but he never mentioned Billy Joe Saunders. You know what I'm saying? He never took his eyes off the prize when it came to him fighting Callum Smith. But it seems like they probably going to do. They may be doing the same mistake they did with Demetrius Bivol, because they fought Demetrius Bivol and they was thinking about the trilogy with Triple G. You took your eye off the prize. I don't feel like he really studied Demetrius Bivol. I think he thought he was just going to break him down, hit the arm, and think that Demetrius Bivol was going to slow down. I really didn't think they game plan with Demetrius Bivol. I think they overlooked him, and they was thinking about the Triple G trilogy, and they was thinking about that money for the zone. And it seems like if they're talking about Germall Charlo, they better keep their eyes on the prize with Germall Charlo, because Germall Charlo ain't no joke. He ain't no joke. He ain't the guy that you overlook. He's the undisputed champion at 154 division. Humble Wisdom said Teofimo Lopez will outbox Ryan and drop him if they ever do fight. That would be a good matchup. You know what I'm saying? I think because what happened with Teofimo Lopez and Camboso, I think that people will forever look at Teofimo Lopez and not know which Teo is going to show up. But you know what? With that, he could capitalize off that. Because of that moment, because of that experience, and because of that fight, he will keep the fans using their imaginations, which Teofimo Lopez is going to show up. You see, even Bob Arum said, if the focused Teofimo Lopez shows up, You know what I'm saying? That's going to be the questions for a long time. If the focus Teofimo Lopez shows up, even though people could use it as a narrative, but at the end of the day, I think it will work for Teofimo Lopez. I think Teofimo Lopez done playing around. Now he locked in. He was always locked in. He just fought where his health told him he shouldn't ever fought. You know what I'm saying? But he was a warrior. He went inside that ring when he was not supposed to be in that ring. I didn't think he was supposed to fight that day. I said it. I said it before the fight. If y'all ever paid attention to my channel, I never made a prediction because I didn't think that he was physically equipped to step inside that ring. I knew that leading up to the fight. But Teofimo Lopez, he's a warrior, man. He's a guy that he really is about that life. He's willing to die in that ring. I'm telling y'all for a fact. I've been around a lot of fighters, y'all. I've been around a lot of fighters. And when I tell you that Teofimo Lopez, he's willing to die in that ring. And the thing is, the difference between Teo also is that, I know Teo really is about legacy. I think that Teo see how the boxing world really don't see it as serious as he see it. You know what I'm saying? I think he thought that the fans will really get behind him and value him going for legacy. And I think that he sees that people are getting the bag, people are getting more notoriety, people are, you know what I'm saying, that it's not even about that life, about going for legacy. You know what I'm saying? Teo fights at the levels for opposition he did with Nakatani, Cambosa, and Martin. But when the lights are at the brightest, he performs factually. Maybe that's it too. That as well. Was this fight confirmed or is it only in talks? I know you know the inside information. Yeah, it's only in talks. Only in talks right now, but it's serious talks though. You know, it's not just talk, just like, it's serious talks. Very serious talks. It's confirmed. I've said it. If y'all, you know what I'm saying. If you remember to the channel on Drug Nation, I put it there for a while. There's been in talks. Bob Arum confirmed that he's in talks with Oscar De La Hoya. I was supposed to have Oscar De La Hoya on the show this Friday, and I was gonna ask Oscar De La Hoya to confirm that. I'm probably going to reach out to Ryan Garcia's camp to see if there's any confirmations with that. But if Bob Arum says it, I know David McWater said that he was going to pursue that fight. The manager of Teofimo Lopez, so is in talks and is in serious talks right now. The only hiccup is that, you know what I'm saying, the advisor of Ryan Garcia is at odds. Well, Oscar De La Hoya is at odds with the advisor and manager of Ryan Garcia. So I think everything is all good to go on Teofimo Lopez side, but on Ryan Garcia's side, there is some dysfunctional things going on in that side. But I'm definitely gonna really get the info on Go the Bull promotion side. Hopefully in a couple of days. Teo has the best resume out of everyone, 135 and 40 facts. Two-time lineal champ, facts, humble wisdom. Teo is my number 2, and lots of people hate, but Ryan is trying to make fights. Yeah, facts. You got to give credit to Ryan Garcia. Making one of the biggest fights in the sport of boxing that really kept the momentum after David Benavidez and Caleb playing. That fight really captivated
the biggest year in the sport of boxing. So everybody got to respect that Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia did that. We need that T.O. interview again. Lisa, man, the powers that be is trying to keep my brother away from his brother. You feel me, Lisa? Yo, I'm telling you, behind the scenes is you think that there's trolls, and you think there's trolls out here in the YTBC behind the scenes in the sport of boxing, man, there's some straight bitches. I'm talking about straight bitches. For real. Why you ain't see me in that fight? Just because of interviews, man, they blackboarded me. But shout out to Tio, man. Shout out to Tio, man. They basically don't want Tio fucking with Punch. Yeah, Tio good, living that taking care of business, staying in the gym, taking care of his son, need to decompress. But shout out to Tio. One of the real ones. One of the real ones. What's Haney's situation? Kings of the Commonwealth? I don't know. I think they just trying to, one thing I can't question is the business acumen of Bill Haney. It seems like they always do everything that works for them. And you got to give credit to Bill Haney. So, and right now it's looking like, oh, is he gonna fight Shakur? Is it fight Regis Prograis? Is they capping? Are they telling the truth or whatever? At the end of the day, one thing for sure, whether people like it or not, is when it comes to timing and being in position, Devin Haney, Bill Haney has done a wonderful job with Devin Haney, with his son. Bill Haney has done a wonderful job. As much as we be at odds or whatever, they respect me and now we cool, whatever, or not. At the end of the day, I give credit where credit is due. Devin Haney has been at the right place at the right time because of his dad. He's a very smart businessman in the sport of boxing. You got to give a lot of credit to Bill Haney on that one. Whether people like it or not, whether people respect it or not, Bill Haney he understands this business very, very well. Facts, Lisa. You know what I'm saying? They got to find the venue. Sometimes it is the venue now because, now with all these sports, all these venues taken, and in the fourth quarter of boxing, it's hard because you got the NBA, you got and you know what really made it harder was that during the pandemic, a lot of artists, hip hop artists or music artists, I said hip hop, but music artists, they wasn't performing out there, but now they performing. So the venues, they got a lot of venues. There's a lot of artists that got residency in these venues as well. Then you got NFL, you got NFL, you got college basketball, NBA, you got hockey, and with all these venues, it's hard for boxing now. It's very hard for boxing. So we'll see. Hopefully, but you already know Teofimo Lopez is already going to be reserved for Madison Square Garden Heisman night. But they really want that February 10th date, and I think that's a perfect date. Even though that's going to probably go and be a little long, but I think that's a perfect date for a Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia. Maybe if Teofimo Lopez want to get a fight in, you know what I'm saying, and then get back in the gym, and if he's highly successful and he don't get no, you know what I'm saying, he doesn't get cut or nothing like that. Maybe Jose Ramirez Heisman night. That would be good.
hey, maybe Teofimo Lopez and his buddy Rolly Romero. You know what I'm saying? I think that's another good fight, but I think that Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez will be a wonderful fight. Super Bowl. Can you imagine Ryan Garcia, Teofimo Lopez, Super Bowl weekend? Super Bowl is February 11th. In the morning, everybody will be well. In the afternoon, they'll do the Pro Bowl, right? The Pro Bowl's on. No, that's the weekend before, right? Well, that's a Saturday, whatever. You get the Super Bowl on a Sunday. Teofimo Lopez, Ryan Garcia on a Saturday. All the athletes, all the celebrities already out there in Las Vegas. Think about it. All the sponsors, all the commercials, all the businessmen is out there. I think it'll be the smartest business move for Team Teofimo Lopez and Team Ryan Garcia. I think they'll do something epic. Just think about it. Look, if I was Teofimo Lopez and if I have to, they'd be like, yo, you want to get the February 10th date with Ryan Garcia? Or you want to get another fight in Heisman night? If I was Teofimo Lopez, if I could get the Ryan Garcia fight for Super Bowl weekend, I would wait. I would truly wait. Let me know what y'all think. Hey. Yo. I would like to see Shakur versus Lomachenko, man. Fight for the vacant WBC belt. I think that'll be a good fight for Lomachenko and Shakur Stevenson. I actually think that will sell. I think that will sell a little bit more, in my opinion, to be honest. Because I think the Shakur Stevenson, backed by Jay Prince. I think Shakur Stevenson know how to talk better than Devin Haney. I think he could promote a little better than Devin Haney. I think that the momentum of Team Crawford and Shakur. You know what I'm saying? I think Shakur Stevenson versus Lomachenko will sell more than Devin Haney and Lomachenko. Nah, I don't got no Discord. I never been in a Discord before. Who want to debate? You want to debate? HLD in the building. What's good, my brother? Boricua in the building. What's good? Who want to debate? All right, y'all want to debate? I'll send the link. Hold on, y'all. Who want to debate? Who's the guys that want to debate? That want to debate each other? Who want to debate each other right now? Tank needs to fight someone. I think that we're asking Tank to do something that he's keep on telling us that he's not about. I think that we should just leave Tank alone. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, because Tank already told us. He told Ryan Garcia, "I'm all about prize fighting." Coach Kenny also said it. His coach, they don't care about the belts. Like we're asking. Think about this. It's like when you're asking somebody to do something where they don't really want to do it. It's like you asking a crackhead to go get cleaned up when he's like, yo, I love getting high. I love crack. Yo, I've spoken to crackheads that be like, yo, I love crack. Like, no, I'm not gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. I'm not. That's why I don't even. I used to really go hard body. What to Floor May? I mean Mayweather Promotions oh, y'all not giving the legacy fights to Gervonta Davis. But when I noticed that Gervonta Davis was the same, that he embodied the same type of spirit, the same type of mindset and business model, then Ryan Garcia is just a pay-per-view attraction. He don't give a damn about no legacy. He don't stand on legacy. He stands on money. But money comes and goes. And I don't think that he's one of these type of athletes that's going to capitalize outside of boxing. I don't think he could talk. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think he has the image to even get a bunch of endorsements like that. He's not one of these athletes, in my opinion, that is going to blossom once he's outside of boxing. And I think he should really stand on legacy. I think he gets the money. I think he has the opportunity to stand on money and stand on legacy, but all he wants is money. So there you go. Even though I would like to see that, I respect the Isaac Cruz rematch, just because people do feel like that was a highly competitive fight. I'm all right with that. And we already know that Pitbull Cruz, his team is not moving for legacy well, because they was in position to fight Shakur Stevenson. It should have been Pitbull Cruz versus Shakur Stevenson, rather Shakur Stevenson versus Yoshino. So might as well put Pitbull Cruz and Gervonta Davis out there in Staples Center, whatever in Cali. Have them there, you know what I'm saying? They're not about legacy. You know, I'm still going to watch Gervonta Davis. I believe that he's been one of my favorite talented fighters. I like the way that he fights. I like his skill set. So I'll be entertained by Gervonta Davis, but I'm not placing him on a pound for pound list. He's not one of those type of fighters, in my opinion. Yeah, I do see him like one of the like HLD said, like a gold trial. I see him like a street ball player. Like I see him as my brother Ali Mo out here in New York City. Rest in peace, Ali Mo. I see him like that. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the and one crews. You know, he's Bone Collector. That's what I call it. Yeah. Gervonta Davis is Bone Collector. He's the professor. You know? Yeah, he's going to get his money. He's going to get his followers, but he ain't no NBA type of player. Now, you ain't interrupting the live, brother. KES in the building. What's good? KES in the building. Bless up, bless up. HLD in the building. What's good, man? He said, I've been saying that for 2 years. Stop talking about the Globe Trotter. Tank doesn't deserve to be mentioned with legacy fighters. Forget him. Isaac Cruz. Lisa said Isaac Cruz will get knocked out in the rematch. I believe so too. I agree with you, Lisa. I think Tank will knock out Pitbull Cruz. Tank look good. Isaac Cruz is he be smiling and hugging Tank. Kings of the Commonwealth said, it's sad because I really like Tank and how he fights, just wasting his potential. I mean, he's not wasting his potential. I think he's wasting his legacy, not his potential to earn money. I mean, it's prize fighting for him. He's the pugilist it's what you call pugilism, right? But he's fighting like the old days. He ain't fighting for legacy. He's fighting for the money. So, I mean, look, everybody got the right to earn their money. He's an attraction. Let him get his money. But I just don't see him as a legacy fighter. I'm not going to put him on pound for pound list. He's not one of the greatest. He's not going to be – he's not in that type of talk. You know what I'm saying? He's not in the same talk as Tio and Shakur, Bam Rodriguez, Devin Haney. Now he's 30 years old. I thought he was a little bit younger than that, but he's not within those type of talks. Now, those guys – they're going to get their legacy and they're going to get bread. Gervonta Davis, he's just in another bracket where I don't put him on any legacy type of talk. He don't want that talk anyway. It's not even a disrespect on Gervonta Davis. Tank Davis and his team itself don't want that from us. And I think that we need to accept that already. We need to accept what Leonard Ellerbe was saying for years. We need to accept what Coach Kenny been saying.
And shout out to Mill City Boxing, does a great job with Gervonta Davis team. We just gotta accept people. It's just like right when people say you gotta accept people for what they are, right? Even though that you don't understand it, you don't want to respect it, but you just gotta accept for what they are, right? I accept Dwayne Wade's son that he want to be a bitch, but I don't respect it, but I gotta accept it. Yeah, Pitbull Cruz hasn't done nothing. I ain't looking for nothing for Pitbull Cruz. He got an opportunity to get Shakur Stevenson. He didn't want that. So I know what he's all about. Hubble Wisdom said, Boo Boo beats David. That's what I'm talking about. The boogeyman beats the monster. Punch, you accept Shakur's resume? Of course, man. Shakur Stevenson is in my pound for pound list. Of course, man. He beat a super featherweight division. He beat Oscar Valdez. He beat Jamel Herring, Oscar Valdez back to back. Beat Conceicao. Beat Yoshino, that beat the crap out of Nakatani. You know what I'm saying? You got to give credit to his resume. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. 25 years old. Already campaigning in his third division. Of course. Benavidez David, Enrique said, Benavidez David will go down as legend, one of the best of all time. We got to see. We don't know yet. I don't think that Caden plan is enough. Let's see if we can do it with Demetrius Andrade. I think if he does it with Demetrius Andrade, it's going to be a hell of a win. But you already know who I got. I got Boo-Boo Andrade beating David Benavidez. But that's just my pick. They need to make Tank look good for him to fight that guy from Japan, and somehow that's supposed to put him. Nah, man. We exactly like we're used to it. Like we don't even buy what Floyd Mayweather is saying. Savage in the building. What's good? Savage said Boo Boo beats Benavidez. That's what I'm talking about. And that's what I'm talking about. Who wants to unify at 126? I think I got one more fight left in 122 and then move up to the 126 and do what we got to do. I want to see Inoue versus Robisi Ramirez. I want to see how that fight is going to go out. I want to see what's going through there. But yeah, this weekend got to give a shout out to Navarrete. Did a good job beating Oscar Valdez. I don't know what's next for Oscar Valdez. I didn't think he was going to be. Matter of fact, I predicted that Oscar Valdez was going to stop Navarrete. I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I'm entitled to be wrong as well. This is boxing. We making a prediction just to make a prediction. But I thought that Oscar Valdez was going to do better than what he showed. Navarrete, he threw so many punches. He threw more than double than Oscar Valdez. Good looking out the boxing profit with the $2. Lopez on the Platano said, chat. Punch, who is your top 5 pound for pound fighters, 1 through 5? I got Naoya, I got Terrence Bill Crawford, Naoya Inoue, Alexander Usyk, Canelo Alvarez, and Teofimo Lopez. That's my 5 right now. That's my 5 right now. Terrence Bill Crawford, Naoya Inoue, Alexander Usyk, Canelo Alvarez, Teofimo Lopez. 6, Jermall Charlo. 7, then who I got 7? Arturo Beterbiev. I think I had number 7, Arturo Beterbiev. Because Earl Spencer's not there no more. Josh Taylor's not there no more. 8, I think I did have Shakur Stevenson. 9, Demetrius Bivol at number 10. Devin Haney, I believe so. Oh shit, I gotta put number ready. I gotta say, yeah, man. I gotta know. I gotta know what's damn. I gotta know where I gotta put number ready. But should we put Demetrius Bivol on the pound for pound list just because he beat Canelo Alvarez? Because I feel like I just have him in the pound for pound list just because he beat Canelo Alvarez, but Canelo Alvarez moved. I don't know. Should we have Demetrius Bivol on the pound for pound list? Has he done enough to be on the pound for pound list? He said, that's a great list. There's only one fighter I disagree. No, Bivol don't deserve it, King said. Big needs to say yes. He belongs there. You know? I don't know. Let me see. You know who's, I think, the most underrated fighter of this era? The most underrated fighter of the most unappreciative fighter of this era, champion, is Jermall Charlo. The most underrated champion of this era that is going to be a future Hall of Famer is Kazuto Ioka. I think Ioka is the most, how you say it, underrated champion of this era. I don't think he gets the respect that he deserves. Kazuto Ioka. Now, Fury can't be on my pound for pound. Fury is the biggest guy in the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? His height alone is, for me, is not a pound for pound type of, you know. I put Alexander Usyk because he came from the cruiserweight division. You know, back in the days, Mike Tyson being the smallest heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? You put him on that. But Tyson Fury, in my opinion, that, you know, he's just the biggest. He's just bigger than everybody. I don't know. I don't want to put I don't put Tyson Fury on my pound for pound list. Danny Medina in the building. What's good, Donnie? Hey, yo, Savage, you saw Tyson? Oh yeah, Savage dancing Fury. You saw that shit? You saw Tyson Fury dancing, trying to compete with Deontay Wilder. Y'all saw him?
Mira, estaba llena. Hey, Free Willy. Hey, Tyson Fury. Coño, mira, Tyson Fury. Mira, Free Willy. Mira, check it out. Mira. Wow, baby. Wow, baby. Wow, baby. Mira. Free Willy. Ballena. Tyson Fury. Coño.
Tyson Fury, diablo, ves, está cómo se mueve el tigre. Se saca 2 pesos de plata, no. Hey, yo, Lisa, slow. You can't move like Tyson Fury, Lisa. Lisa, you can't move like Tyson, ho. You can't move like you can't move like Tyson, ho. Gracias, César in the building. Con los 2 pesos de plátano. No te rías de Tyson Fury. Ballena. Oh, shit, man. You got Tio at number 5 just because he beat an arm-injured Loma and a ring-rusted Josh Taylor. Come on. Yeah, I can't hit my papa. Oh, shit. Lizzie already making it. Oh, man. Hagler and Martinez, greatest middleweights ever. Yeah, I can't hit my pop out. You don't gotta like you, Lisa. You don't gotta like Fury.
Mira, estaba llena. Hey, Free Willy. Hey, Tyson Fury. Coño, mira, Tyson Fury. Mira, Free Willy. Mira, check it out. Check it out. Mira. Wow, baby. Wow, baby. Wow, baby. Mira. Free Willy. Ballena. Tyson Fury. Coño. Oh shit. Yo, man. Yo, when I first saw that shit, oh my god, I couldn't stop laughing, man. I couldn't stop laughing. Diablo, los pájaros son funny, man. You know, los pájaros, yo, my neck hurts. Wow, baby. Wow, baby. Diablo, los pájaros, they so funny, man. That's one thing, man. Look, man. Yo, them gay people, man, they funny though, man. They funny. They funny, man. Tyson Fury training for Dancing with the Stars. As Tyson Fury training with Dancing with the Stars. Yo, he's a freaking nature punch. Oh man. Wow. Do you think that AJ with that performance? Let's be real. Do y'all think that AJ is ready for Deontay Wilder? To be honest, I got Deontay Wilder knocking out AJ. I still even with that knockout, leading up to the knockout, I just still see AJ very timid. I see AJ not too sure of himself. And I said this, and I tweeted this on Michael Montero, Ring Magazine, Michael Montero. And I think he said he's alluded that he was going for AJ on a fight with Deontay Wilder. And I said that, look, Deontay Wilder is sure of himself. He's sure about his approach to his offensive, to offensive approach. He got heart. I think he got better stamina. I think he could take a punch better. I think he got more cojones. Not saying that Anthony Johnson don't got cojones, because even though that the way that he lost to Andy Ruiz, he stood back. He still lost on his feet. You know what I'm saying? He didn't quit. But I don't know. I just think that even with Andy Ruiz, man, I think his killer instinct is not there. Yeah, I agree with HLD too. He don't got no dog. I see Deontay knocking out. And then, but I also said this yesterday too. I see Deontay Wilder also knocking out Alexander Usyk. As much skills that Alexander Usyk possesses, yo, I see Deontay Wilder hurting Alexander Usyk as well. Like, I don't know. I don't know how y'all see it. I don't think it's an easy item for Alexander Usyk to fight Deontay Wilder. I don't think so. Wilder definitely knocks out Joshua out. AJ is too timid. He's not confident. He's like Adrian Broner. Yeah, man. And in the heavyweight division, you can't be timid like that, because one punch, you just want one punch and you out. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it with the Cooper Pulev fight. He was timid with that one. I don't know. I think I got Deontay Wilder knocking him out in 6 rounds. 6 rounds. I don't think it'll go longer than 6 rounds. I don't think Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder go longer than 6 rounds. Maybe 7. Maybe 7. I think 7 is the most. I think 7 is the most. And I think with Anthony Joshua, I think Deontay Wilder is going to be way more confident, bro. Even though that one thing that I did like to see, I see a little bit of the little jerky movement of Anthony Joshua, the way that he was fighting on Povetkin. I miss that Anthony Joshua, that Povetkin Anthony Joshua, the way he was throwing bombs, setting up his right hand, almost like he did in this fight. But I just felt the pep in his step was different. His like, watch Anthony Joshua versus Povetkin again, and then look at this new Anthony Joshua.
I think that AJ just know that he doesn't have a chin. I think he recognized that, he identified he just doesn't have a chin. But I do like the way he was slipping some punches yesterday. I did like his head movement. He was not staying in line like that. And maybe Anthony Joshua was being smart. You know, he has a new trainer, and he already got 2 training camps under his belt. He's gonna, and whoever he fights next, he's gonna have 3 training camps. If you ask any trainer in the sport of boxing, once you change trainers, most of them, they're always gonna say it takes 3 training camps for the fighter to do what the trainer has been asking them to do. It usually take 3 training camps. So I think that Anthony Joshua, looking at it from that aspect, is taking his time. I did like the way he was moving. I like the way I did like his rhythm. Put it that way. I did like Anthony Joshua's rhythm yesterday. I did like it. And that was Lisa Shannone. That was the problem with Eddie Reynoso. See, the problem with Derrick James, he picked up too many high-profile fighters, and he picked them up, and all these guys is in different weight classes. So he got Anthony Joshua, heavyweight. He got Ryan Garcia, 140. He got Earl Spence, 147. He got Jermall Charlo, 154. He got them, and all these guys are different stylistically. You know what I'm saying? And all these guys need work. Well, the good thing, if you know the difference between all these guys, I like what Jermall Charlo has done. See, Jermall Charlo has implemented Joanne Guzman in this training camp, in which in reality, Joanne Guzman, in my opinion, has been the guy. If you look at the way that he fought Brian Castaño in the second fight, the way he made the adjustments, the way he was moving his foot. If anybody knows Joanne Guzman, the footwork of Jermall Charlo has grew substantially, and the tutelage of Joanne Guzman. And I think for Jermall Charlo, in my opinion, the credit should go to Joanne Guzman, because think about it. He's preparing for one of the biggest fights of his life, and you got his trainer out there in the UK with Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? Jermall Charlo's with Joanne Guzman. I don't think Derrick James is overrated. I just feel like he might end up like Eddie Reynoso, remember? And then people started leaving Eddie Reynoso. Eddie Reynoso was so busy, he didn't even have time for Virgil Ortiz when Virgil Ortiz was out there in San Diego for 3 weeks. Frank Sanchez had to leave. Andy Ruiz left. Luis Neri left. Ryan Garcia left. You know what I'm saying? And also, Eddie Reynoso was working as the cut man for, what's his name? Ray Martinez. Well, Ray Martinez. He doesn't train him, but he's there as a second coach. And Frank Martin too. But ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to go right quick, a quick live. You know, I'm not in the crib right now, so I apologize for that. For tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, we back at it tomorrow, in the afternoon. I mean, in the late evening. Probably I could get a special guest. I'm gonna reach out to several camps. I'm gonna reach out to Lopez. I'm gonna reach out to David Benavidez' team, Demetrius Andrade. See, they can give us an update. David Benavidez gave us an update with the interview that he had yesterday. Let's see what Demetrius Andrade has to say. Let's see what who else. I'm gonna hit up Ryan's team. Let's see if they wanna share any light. I gotta get back. Well, I already got back to Oscar De La Hoya. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we can get this thing done this week. Big interview. I think it's a big interview, probably the best interview, exclusive interview we can have on the channel. But thanks for the people that showed up today, man. Smash the like button. Love y'all. Hope you have a good rest of your Sunday. We back at it tomorrow, man. 7 p.m., 6:30 to 7 p.m. Eastern time. We started off Love y'all. God bless, and on to the next.